fellow comrades with you as always a cat. And if you like to shoot on your smartphone, so to speak, shooting games for boys, or for girls, if of course there are such, then you will like this top. Because I have collected 10 cool games for our smartphones in it, in which we will often run with a gun in hand. A new first-person shooter that is very reminiscent of Counter-Strike Go, but that's it. But on mobile, you, as always, have to fight with other players, plant, or defuse a bomb. And of course, to catch chickens that walk so defiantly and wag their tails along the lacquer. Alpha, many compared with Standoff as a direct competitor on smartphones, and this newcomer has every chance to successfully compete with the already pop shooter. Animation is also remembered here from the chip. The player epically spins the same Desert Eagle. These are fun battles on small tanks. Create the car of your dreams by installing various guns and then forward into battle will crush enemies in locations. The modes are different here, starting with the classic blow up everyone, the royal battle, the collection of resources, there is even tank football. Rainbow Six was originally released on computers, but now it has reached our smartphones. Play as a stormtrooper or defender in fast-paced 5 versus 5 combat in tight spaces. Choose your fighters using unique devices and abilities. It's impossible to sit behind the wall here, because it will be destroyed in an instant. In the assault team, use bots for reconnaissance. Lean in order to observe without leaving cover. Rappel down from rooftops and create gaps in destructible walls. Counter-Strike fans, here's another toy for you. Of course, it's not made as high quality as the Alpha, if there are small bugs, but it also plays very cheerfully. At the beginning of each roller, you choose a barrel, whether it's aka MK, and then forward to smash your opponents on the cards. The modes here are planting a bomb, team deathmatch, arms race and arena hero. Choose what you like. I mostly drive in defense match. Battle Prime. At the time of release, it stood out for its simply stunning graphics and slightly viscous controls, which were finished off over time. Here, the fighters are called primes, each of which has its own unique counters during battles. Play both from the third person and from the first. Run around the map like a stum, constant running around, tackles. Climb up the leaderboard and become the best. Capture point, destroy enemies and lead your team to victory in dynamic 6 versus 6 battles. World War Armies is a multiplayer game that will test your strategic thinking and decision-making skills. First, choose who you will take into battle. Assemble your army from infantry, various vehicles and legendary tanks from the Second World War. Send infantry to capture resource points that will allow you to call on more troops. Use the collected resources wisely. You can build fortifications or strengthen your army with new types of troops. The main thing: do not forget to follow the enemy. He will strive to win no less than you. Farlight 84. The toy did not come out for a long time. There were all sorts of beta testing, pre-registration and the like. But now you can safely download the game to your smartphone. The game stands out with a large number of characters and they look very interesting with their emotions, from shy chicks to doctors of science with some kind of crap in a test tube. Look at me. I'm like a doctor. No, in this game you are a dude who thrown out of the bus from a great height. As you understand, this is a royal battle, and therefore we collect useful supplies and do our best to become the only survivor. The transport was also surprised. These are hefty robots, or crab tanks. The Division mostly played on the PC, and now you can play on smartphones. The action of the game takes place during the apocalypse, but there are no zombies. The main danger is other survivors, or a huge amount of donation, fucking levels over the enemy and constant looting of objects from the game left me with a double feeling. On the one hand it is atmospheric, winter, snowball, an open city at our disposal, even what kind of plot there is, and on the other hand it is a classic masturbation with levels. But on smartphones, I would play this business. The phone is not fooled by Donut. Carnage War's an interesting shooter made on the knees, but this does not make it much worse. Here you run with a machine gun up, well, just like in a war zone, and give everyone a pumpkin. As the cards come across free here, you can even travel by helicopter or land transport. The main task destruction of both real players and bots. We ourselves choose with whom it is more interesting, or it will be easier to play. There are also more closed locations in some museum that is not clear. I didn't really like playing in such locations. Well, we will finish our top with an adventure game with cats. Players control various characters with superpowers. It is also a mixture of a bagel with an RPG, and therefore it will be fun. Guns made as if from stones and plasticine. On the locations you will meet more than 100 different items and types of weapons. You can play the game alone or in a team of up to 4 people. Top Chick, did you like the top? Then feel free to like it. Subscribe to the channel. Well, as always, the cat was with you. Good luck everyone and see you soon.